complete on the 23rd. So she's-
All right, we're live.
Trying to say that. Bill.
I've seen them there. Where the table, yeah. Kind of right on.
You left the floor.
Yes, I'm gonna try to you guys this stuff. Fair swag?
Sensory stuff.
Yeah, therefore, so we're gonna give, Krista put two together, the adult one and a child one. And we're gonna leave one at the EMT station and one at law enforcement. So that they have somebody that could use.
Oh, that's such a fair.
Yeah, sensory
Just-
support.
That part just, I missed that part.
I probably didn't get a chance to say it, because I became fascinated with the contents of the setbacks.
We did get it.
Stuff in here. What's in the street? So there's a sensory box, Pioneer Center.
And easy to replenish, you know.
They have her seat. Do you already have her?
Everybody's ready, we'll go ahead and call the meeting to order. Hendrick, would you have roll call, please?
Amy Beebe here, Hunter Robinson,
Here.
William Sherman.
Here.
Dan Riddle.
Here.
Randy Garrett. Here. Bailey Butler.
Here.
Katie Duba.
Here.
And I do want to remind everybody that this meeting is being recorded and being transmitted live. Also, something I think I failed to do last couple of meetings is remind everybody that as we continue with the work tonight, to keep in mind our mission statement, which is improving lives by supporting choices of people through community partnerships and quality services. Also at this time, I think we need to take a few minutes and recognize a couple individuals that we service, that the DD board service that we've lost in the last couple of weeks. Dorianne Caldwell and Damon Hiles. So if everybody just wants to stand, we'll have just a moment of silence for them, please. Thank you, everyone. Okay. Next, we need approval of the minutes from July 9th, and everybody did get those. It was laying wait last night for those to come in so that we could look over those. But we have the minutes from the July 9th meeting in front of you as well. If you didn't get a chance to look over the email, do we have any questions or any comments on the minutes? And if not, then we need a motion to approve.
I'll make a motion.
Okay.
I'll second.
Any seconds? Any further comments or discussion? All in favor, signify by saying aye.
Aye.
All opposed, same sign. Motion passed. Also approval of expenditures. Same deal. We got them in our email last night, and they're in front of you right now.
I'll make a motion.
Hunter moves that we approve of them. Second, Bill? Any comments or concerns? All in favor, signify by saying aye.
Aye.
All opposed, same sign. Motion passed. Superintendent's report.
All right. So the things I have been up to since the last board meeting, I just got back from Hocking Hills. We had the superintendent summer conference. So I've been there for 2 days, where we also held the OSCB executive committee meeting today. I've been attending my Kiwanis meetings, holding management team meetings. We've been meeting for Sensory Day, Fair for All, and just generally we've been meeting to prepare for things out at the fair. they are doing this new thing now, OACB, on Mondays, like at 3 or 3:30, they're doing like, they call it a week ahead weekly meetings, and they're just kind of giving you a 15 to 30 minute update on all of the things that are happening that week. OACD, Ohio Association of County Board Sites. No problem. It's Adam Herman runs it, but it's the organization. It's a membership organization that we all pay dues to, but they represent us on a statewide level and kind of our liaison between the department. Sorry about that. We had Tech Cred AI training at the Landrum. We attended the Buckeye State Bank for Business After Business. I had the pleasure of speaking with Missy Pierce, who is a state highway patrol dispatcher, who apparently at some point in the last month, there was a child with a developmental disability that was found on the road somewhere, and they had a difficult time communicating with the child. And she had some ideas on how we could come up with like a, let's say region 9, I'm not sure what their region is, but she had some proposals that she wanted to take to the state patrol and wanted some input on it. And there's 2 laws out right now that kind of can, I want to say that one is Jacob's Law, does that sound familiar? And then there's another one, like a voluntary registration system that you can do. So there's 2, so I told her about those 2 sections of law that are, I think at least one of them is relatively new. And I sent her some ideas and told her I'd be available if she had any other ideas for that. So the 2 things that are sitting here are kind of, not 2, that bag there is an adult sensory bag. But after my conversation with her and in our preparations for the fair, we decided that we were going to put these bags together for law enforcement and for the EMTs out there at the fair. Should they have any issues with a child with autism or need some support with somebody who's got sensory needs, they will be prepared. So we would like to put one of these in as many patrol cars or police cars that we could. So I kind of talked with Ron Myers about it a little bit too, briefly. Let's see, I attended the Ross County FCFC meeting. Went to the ribbon cutting for the James Hagan Crisis Care Center, which is located immediately across from the Pioneer Center. Beautiful, beautiful facility. I know somebody here's got to be very proud of that. Anything you want to say about the building? It's gorgeous.
Thank you.
Let's see. I met with Mike Lafreniere, the interim dean for OUC, to discuss ideas about partnering together. We also took him a tour of the school. He hadn't seen the school before, and gave him a tour of the Landrum. He gave us a tour of the Shoemaker Center. So they're kind of looking for ways to possibly repurpose the Shoemaker Center, make it more of a community center, or partner with community partners to make it a medical something, or I don't know. They're just looking for ideas on what to do with the space.
Why are they building a new one?
No, they're not building a new one, but it's my understanding it takes possibly, don't quote me, $6,000 a month just to heat or cool it. And so they're looking for, they don't want to just rent it out, but they'd like to somehow make a better use of it than what it's being used for now. So they're private. Anything, Andrea was with me, anything else you could add to that?
And they don't have a lot of income coming in because they did away with sports and it was used all the time, basketball, volleyball. So they're just trying to find something steady as opposed to renting it every once in a while to kind of help offset. But I think he did say it's around like $6,000 a month for the utilities and everything.
He was also giving us advance notice that if they did do something different with the building, that we wouldn't have it to use for Special Olympics anymore. So he's just kind of giving us a heads up on that. Let's see, I think I've told you guys all about the Dance for Kids Sake All-Star Reunion that Caitlin and I will be participating in, so clear your calendars for October 10th. And I will take donations of Advil. I actually rode the Chillicothe Transit System with Hunter and Dion. Were you guys surprised when I was at the bus stop?
Oh, yeah, big surprise.
So they are doing weekly cool meetings where they're all meeting at the transit center and they're riding around Chillicothe on just a regular bus line, trying to teach their friends, hey, you too can get on the bus and go somewhere that you want to go. And the bus is going out to the fair this year, right?
Yes,
Probably have in the past too, but it was very cool. Thank you for letting me ride with you.
you're welcome.
We met with Alex, who gave us some previews for our website content review. We're looking at making our website more ADA accessible as required, and looking at some other things, trying to look at it from a parent's perspective who was looking for information. So that's the kind of the perspective we're looking at going with our website. Let's see. Interviewed a couple people for positions at the Pioneer School. Met with Ross County Community Action, in regards to the Landrum again. They have, just so you guys know where we're at, I know Bailey could probably speak more to this, but they've got to submit for an application to it. We kind of worked out a ballpark figure for rent and that sort of thing, the space again. But they've got to apply for the license to be able to do it, and that could take some time, so we're just kind of waiting on them. Attended a self-determination virtual meeting, of course, I already mentioned the summer conference, and I helped set up the Century Room at the fair, which was fun.
Busy. And Lambert building update.
Probably not a whole lot to report with the Landrum update, other than the community thing. We're gonna make this the last month for that report, since we're kind of winding down on donations at this point.
Yeah, just since we're finishing the renovation, I thought we'd take it off the regular agenda and just report on things of relevance. And you already mentioned the meeting with community action, so.
Have there been any other tenants move into the spaces in the basement yet, or like?
Well, the holistic behavioral health, who uses the programming space in the basement, they've been waiting for the offices to be ready because they're renting 2 offices, and that we agreed that the rent would just go up when they're able to occupy the offices. So we're gonna meet with them next week so they can take the 2 offices that they want.
I was really impressed with how nice the offices downstairs look compared to the first time we went through.
Yeah.
Big change in that.
Yeah.
I thought that was
They did good work.
good deal. Thank you, Jared. Moving on to new business, Guardianship Services Program.
This is more of an FYI that we have, there's a program pretty much through the Ross County Probate Court to contract with Coleman Health Services to provide guardianship to people who have no other family members or other people in their life that could serve as guardians. Other members of this arrangement are a DSO system, Paint Valley, Adam Board, Ross County Board of BV, and South Central Ohio Job and Family Services. So just annually, we sign a memorandum of understanding. We split costs between us. It's something that we also need previously. We're trying to, we've paid for guardians before, and we're kind of, I don't know if we've still got some, but we're trying to get rid of those guardians and get on this guardianship service, just so they're all through one local. So I just want to make you guys aware of it.
Ross County Fair.
I'm just going to try to tell you guys some of the cool stuff that we have going on out there, and I don't know if you want to start by just reminding us about Fair for All.
Fair for All, Saturday, 2 o'clock. If you've never had a chance to go out there or don't know exactly what it is, Sunday.
It's just Saturday.
Did I say Saturday?
You're
I'm just so
really
excited about it. I wanted to hurry up and get here.
I get it.
Sunday, I apologize. Sunday, 2 o'clock. If you haven't had a chance or haven't seen it or don't know exactly what it is, Junior Fair Board, it's an initiative that they took on, and they started working with Pioneer School and with everybody on here, a few of us on DB board, and we open it up for students with special needs who would not be able to be a part of like a 4-H club or a program and would never get the opportunity to show an animal at the fair. So this way, we partner them with an exhibitor who does have an animal. Normally, it's a goat or a lamb. We partner with them. Pioneer School is usually real good. Other employees here in the office are real good about partnering up with them as well. And they go and they meet the exhibitor and they meet the animal, get a chance, and then they show it the exact same way that any other exhibitor would show the animal. As they go through, they line them up, they parade them. The judge goes through and talks to them. The judge is awesome. Her name is Maddie Shoemaker. She's done it every year that we've had it. She is a licensed livestock judge herself, and she's also an agriculture teacher at Greenfield McLean. In the past, we've had 7 or 8 kids sign up. This year, we've had some help from the office here in Kristen, and we've got about 18 pre-registered. So it's going to be a big show this year. So if you get the opportunity, if you're out at the fairgrounds Saturday, 2 o'clock.
Sunday.
Because I wanted to hurry up and get here. Sunday at 2 o'clock. It really is. And I always tell everybody, especially the junior fair board kids we work with, it's neat to watch the individuals in the ring. But, and I'm getting goosebumps talking about this, guys. But look up in the stands at their parents. That's where it'll really touch your heart. Believe me, it's really cool.
Yeah, if you haven't been, definitely put it on your calendar.
Yep.
And thank you for all the work that you put into that. Dan actually came in with the junior fair board.
Yeah, with a couple there. And Junior Fair Board, just kind of give you a real quick history. Right before COVID hit, Junior Fair Board members and the Senior Fair Board members always go to a fair managers convention every January up in Columbus. Someone made a presentation there for the Junior Fair Board members about how they were trying to be more inclusive with the fair and include more special needs people. So our Junior Fair Board members come back and they were excited. And I was an advisor for Junior Fair Board at this time. And they said, we need to do this. And I said, okay, we're going to do it. And we set up, we started coming up with the ideas for Fair for All. Well, of course, that was 2020, it was the COVID fair, and they didn't get a chance to do it. But they were so excited about it, that they kept working on it. We started in 2021, and it's just kind of grown from there. And the Junior Fair Board kids just love doing this and being a part of it. So, and then the exhibitors we do have are some of the special needs kids we have. They treat them like kings. They walk the red carpet, they're announcing their name 50 million times, just like they're, starting an NFL football game, and talk about the parents and everything else. It's a really neat program out there. So one's close to my heart, you can tell. That's why I keep saying it's Saturday. So
Sunday at 2 p.m.
Sunday at 2 p.m. RJ Memorial.
And do we have, speaking of that, and I know we have a sensory room out there, but is there any time slot that's like lower sensory?
Yep.
We just have to.
But I'll probably ask Alex because I get the date confused. What date is sensory
It's not
friendly?
Saturday.
It's Thursday, August 13th from 10 to 11:30 a.m.
So we've got, they're gonna have low, I'll let you describe the lights and sound situation.
Lights and sounds will be off of, they will have some limited rides open during that time. Lights and sounds will be off of those, as well as lights and sounds will be off of midway games, and announcements will be kept to a minimum.
Nice. So it's pretty cool. We're also gonna have a variety of Pioneer Center volunteers who a lot of this started with one evening I was here late and Kristen was here and I'm like, hey, what can we do at the fair to make it better for Holden to have along the day or better time at the fair? And so it just kind of branched into this big conversations that we're trying a bunch of different things this year. We've always, I think, done well at the fair, but this year we're gonna make our volunteers. Our volunteers are gonna wear orange, so we're easy to spot. We're gonna be, sorry. We are going to be easily spotted on the midway and then those areas in case they need help. The library is going to be doing storytelling with a sensory friendly story.
It's going to be one that focuses on all abilities, and we will also have our music therapist, Ashley Judy, there to provide music during the sensory-friendly story time.
And our sensory room will be available and open, and I think, are we still doing the ticket thing where they can,
Yes.
we want people to check out the sensory room and know that it's there. So we're giving them a ticket that they can exchange for a free bottle of water in the sensory room. So they can bring their kid in and just check it out, know that it's there if they need it in the future. What did I skip about Sensory Day? We've got at least 100 people attending Sensory Day, so that's good. I'm not forgetting about Sensory Day.
We have to sign up for it?
Only if you, so the fair provided some passes, so only if you wanted one of those, but no, you don't have to sign up for it. It's just those people required an RSVP just so we can get a number count and fit within the allotment that they're giving us. But it's open to anybody, and I think Kristen's doing a great job of advertising it on her family sites. Good. So we're excited about it. What else have we been working on? Orange shirts. We're using the Landrum. We had a cell phone that was dedicated to the Landrum building. We're actually going to use that so people can call us. It's a dedicated line that people can call us if they have a sensory issue, accessibility issue, or any issue that we might be able to help. Of course, we can't help with everything, but we're here just in case. So we're going to use that. Let's see, we brought 2 wheelchair accessible picnic tables out to the fair this year. We put it right beside our penny candy booth, so we will have the penny candy booth. And the advocates will be out there. You guys doing trivia again?
Yes, we're doing trivia again, Jeopardy.
Do you want to tell them about the piece of art that you're having put together?
Oh, well, I wasn't here about that.
Oh, okay. Courtney was telling me that they're going to have a canvas or something. They're going to have a mechanism by which they're asking people what accessibility is or accessibility means to them, and then they're going to be able to put it on that. And at the end of it, they're going to have a week's worth of the community's input as to what accessibility means to them, and she's going to be able to bring it back here. So that's cool. Crash Up Derby, what night's that on?
Thursday, August 13th.
Gotcha. Okay, so in the morning, it's gonna be low sensory, and the evening, it's gonna be crash up and go. So who do we have driving?
Tammy.
Tammy. Do we have a backup driver? Jillian is a backup driver. So come on
Tina's the
out.
pit crew.
Yes, come on out and root for Tammy as we hopefully could beat Unita this year. Is that who beat us last year?
Big Lady Ross.
Oh, yeah. Hopefully we'll beat Big Boy Ross this year.
Everybody from CCA.
We also have a charging station that we recently purchased. We're gonna see how it goes, and it's kind of been explained to me, like if you say your phone, you forget your charger at home, but you still need to charge your phone, and there's places that have the cords that match your phone, you can take your phone to it. Same thing with these wheelchairs, is it's got a variety of different plugins to the wheelchair. So if somebody forgot their plug-in, because usually you can plug it into a regular outlet, if I'm saying this correctly, but with this one right here, it provides an opportunity for people who have forgot that equipment at home to recharge their wheelchair. So that's gonna be in the Glow Fiber building as well.
That's great.
So, we're also put together an accessibility guide, I don't know if we're calling it that, but we're having a QR code and a link that will link to all of the things that we're doing out at the fair to make it more accessible for people. We put together a map for all of our events, of all of the things that we have around, and also to indicate where it's paved in case people are interested in finding out what's more accessible to other places out there. Of course, we're gonna have our universal changing station out there. What am I forgetting? Oh, the Director of Agriculture and the Director of the Department of Developmental Disabilities will be at the fair on Friday to meet with Heather Giles, who is our
That's cool.
hey, very cool, yeah, she's our, what do you want to say? I want to say fair queen, but that's not what she is. She is our advocate whose passion in life is the fair. So, and she wants to encourage other people in the community, not just people with developmental disabilities, to enter projects into the fair. So she held, like, I believe it was crocheting or knitting class for people, and I think more people without disabilities showed up than with disabilities. She's held a seedling class. She's brought a chicken and a goose into the building. So she entered the state fair, and she of course is entering the Ross County Fair, so they're gonna look at her projects and interview her and do a video, so. Very neat.
She grew up in Poultryville. Her grandmother was a superintendent.
Really?
in Poultryville.
I did not know that.
So, Mary.
But,
What time Friday?
I'm thinking 11 o'clock. 11 o'clock in wherever the project is.
Andrea is also the master schedule.
Yes, just gotta keep me straight. Is there anything I'm forgetting about the fair? And thank you to everybody who's been working on just a wide variety of things to help us get ready for the fair and just trying to make it as accessible as possible.
I would extend the thanks for what Dan's doing. Amy mentioned he brought in junior fair members to come talk to us, and we got to learn more from them about why Fair for All was a thing, but also collaborate back and forth. And so the junior fair members, under the advisement of Dan, they are going to be using their go-karts on the day of Fair for All. So say if anyone who is participating has a sensory need or needs to hang out in the sensory room before Fair for All begins, there's going to be walkie-talkies out there between the sensory room and large show arena to have junior fair members take the participant via golf cart back and forth so they don't have to miss the program, but also get a cool, calming place to be while they wait.
That's cool. One of the hard things is we've got to wait for the actual junior fair to finish their show.
Yeah,
And
coach
That's
knows.
unpredictable.
It
Yeah.
is.
Yeah.
And in the past, they've run late, and then some of our kids just have had issues. Poor little Nora Day last year, boy, she just melted down right before it broke my heart.
Yeah.
She waited, and then she had a little meltdown, wasn't able to participate. So this, hopefully, we'll avoid that issue by doing that.
I think it's really nice that they offered to do that, so that'll be good. So if we notice somebody's at their point where, then we can take them right to the sensory room and get them right back there before the show actually begins.
Read started there. And
Yeah.
figured it out.
So we're excited about all the fair stuff going on.
I think it's a great way for the board to get our name out there and let people know what we do.
Absolutely. I think, oh shoot, what was the next thing? Who mentioned the benches, the handicap accessible benches? Somebody had recently mentioned that to me, so we'll look it over. Forgot this, Tanya Vella with Opportunities for Ohioans with Disabilities is going to come to the fair and do like an audit on accessibility and provide recommendations as well as recommendations for funding sources for the things that she's making recommendations for in order to make the fair more accessible for people with disabilities. So they worked, I think, at the Reds before and different other sporting events to make it just more accessible.
More people aware of what needs to be changed.
Yeah.
That's
And
good.
they've come to the Eagles, they've come to the Majestic, and they did a petting farm. Sorry, you guys. I'm gonna put them off. Yes. Petting farm in Londonderry. Does anybody remember the name of that?
It's Londonderry. I spelled Londonderry in the name of it. Francis Londonderry, yeah.
Yeah. So she's just awesome if you've never met her, but she's coming out Monday. And that's all I have for the fair.
Letter C, commitment to mission recommendation.
Tina, would you like to read this since you're the one making the recommendation?
Sure.
Thank you.
So this is for the maintenance team at the school for quality services. The maintenance team has done an amazing job of getting the school ready for a new school year. The building is the cleanest I've ever seen it, and it smells really good out there too. So it smells so clean and fresh, and it's just a really great way to welcome the staff and students back for another great year. And so they've worked really hard, and it looks, you can tell the hard work they've put into it.
And additional new business. I think we do need to vote to go into executive session, is that correct?
That is correct.
Okay, so we need a motion to go into executive session, please.
I'll make a motion.
And do that because we're still in the meeting. But yeah, we're in executive session. We just have I'm sorry, Katie. did-
I made a motion, yeah.
Katie? Have a second?
I'll second.
All in favor, signify by saying aye.
Uh,
All opposed, same sign. Okay. We don't plan on taking any action afterwards, so we good?